we have no control over. It's been shown that failure is most often decided not by these, but by the story you've already told yourself. If you think a negative thought, the body listens. So if the mind can right the loss before it happens, it can write something else. Because the race was never against them. It was always you.
The twin-spar aluminium main frame features a 70% redesign, with the aim of enhanced stability and predictability on the roughest of track conditions. Up front, the head pipe, adjusted for the new rake angle with an upsized cast, rather than forged gusset, down tube and front joint are optimized for rigidity and weight. As a result, longitudinal and torsional rigidity of this area increases 10%, with zero increase in weight over the 26YM model. Also optimized for rigidity and shape are the swingarm pivot plates, shock absorber upper bracket and subframe mounting brackets. The cylinder head hanger plates, now constructed of aluminium instead of steel, are 152G lighter. As the engine is now more compact, revised lower down tubes and middle hanger brackets have been applied. The rear subframe employs a simplified design, making space for easier air filter maintenance. The smoothly blended weld design between the crossmember and main pipe creates a more continuous structure, allowing the use of larger diameter, thinner wall tubing for improved stiffness and lower weight, ultimately saving for 15G in total. Each spar is now a smooth D-shape in cross-section, improving rut riding ability. For 27YM, the swingarm is now marginally longer than before. On an aesthetic level, for the first time in 7 years the look of the swingarm's twin main spars has been refreshed. The CRF250 RS249 for cubic centimeters for V-dock engine has long established a top end that's one of the best on track, but it also builds torque and power from low RPM. For 25YM, development focused on sustaining power beyond peak RPM, increasing mid to high RPM torque to minimize performance drop-off, while improving acceleration and throttle connection. A newly redesigned crankshaft features increased rigidity around the crank pin and an improvement in the moment of inertia, allowing it to spin up faster. In conjunction, the airflow route, through intake, airbox, intake funnel and throttle body, is more direct than the previous design, reducing resistance and improving throttle control. A redesigned exhaust pipe also uses a straighter, smoother path for gas flow than the previous model, which improves acceleration in the mid to high RPM range. The muffler is constructed from heat-treated aluminium to better stand up to the rider's boot. It meets the new FIM 109 dB noise regulation. The intake cum sprocket is press-fit, saving weight and increasing rigidity. Double springs for the intake valves give extra high RPM control. The oil's pathway to the camshaft journals, and a rigid camshaft holder and head, reduce journal friction. Precise alignment of the rocker arm shaft position aids high RPM performance, while the piston and connecting rod design maximize efficiency. Bore and stroke are set at 79 by 50.9 mm, with a 4.5 mm cylinder offset to reduce friction and compression ratio of 13.9 to 1. The valves are titanium, 33 mm inlet and 26 mm exhaust. Extra levels of reliability are built in. The water pump gear design deals efficiently with high-temperature oil while pressure to the cylinder head ensures greater oil flow. A 5-hole piston oil jet maintains optimum piston cooling and ignition timing. The CRF250 RX was also designed to make shock removal replacement quicker, with only 4 parts needing removal, cutting time in half. Drawing from parts employed by HRC's factory race bikes, the 25YM machines received remachined 2-piston front brake caliper that use revised new pistons and piston seal grooves. The design reduces lever play by 57% when caliper temperature is high, while the caliper itself reduces rigidity change when hot by 25%, improving brake lever linearity and reducing rider fatigue. The 260mm wave pattern disc is unchanged. A single piston rear caliper is matched to a 240mm wave pattern disc. Knuckle guards protect hands and levers while the forged aluminium side stand tucks away neatly to ensure no interference while riding. Aluminium rims, with directly attached spoke pattern layout, are finished in black. The front is a 21 by 1.6 inches, the rear an 18 by 2.15 inches and mount Dunlop's bespoke Enduro Ready AT81 Geomax tires. Minimal bodywork aids rider movement around the machine. The radiator shrouds were updated for 25YM, using a consistent CRF design philosophy focused around weight reduction, mass centralization, and rider-friendly ergonomics. A flat knee trajectory, front to back of the machine, has been maintained.